Hello from the depths of my basement. We're down here today because I'm going to be doing a dart tutorial with you today. But while people are hopping on, we're going to do our pledge and the Serenity Prayer. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. God grant me the serenity to accept the things I cannot change, the courage to change the things I can, and the wisdom to know the difference. Okay, so back when I was in high school, back in the
1980.
No, he's going to make me older than I really am. Back in 1995 is when I graduated. Pants had high waists, and therefore it wasn't, the waist gap wasn't a problem. But now, 2005 called, and then the low-rise thing hit, and by golly, we had a pants gap problem, or maybe I just had too much junk in the trunk. I don't know. Either way, we're going to show you how to do this and take out some space there so that those don't feel like they're coming off your booty every time you have a seat. I'm going to call on my lovely assistant, Cruz.
Thank you.
And
applause. No applause is for today.
Is necessary. Okay. You are sitting looking at Mask Central down here. We've been working on that, but we're going to take a break and show you this. So these, every sewing machine's a little bit different, but this is kind of how mine works. I will, put this in here real quick so that you can kind of see it. A lot of people don't use their sewing machines real often. So the thread will fit either here or sometimes it fits on the top. Make sure you put the cap on it so it doesn't come flying off. And then usually there's a series of arrows. Yes, that was the flying off noises. And the arrows will send that weaving in and out. And then you got to thread it through the needle. Oh my. Yeah, that was dramatic. That was super dramatic.
Oh, wait.
And if you cut the thread, you can, it's more blunt and you can get it through that hole easier. So I just snipped the edge off of it and I realize my hand is in the way, but there's no good way I can do this. The closer your finger is to the end of the thread, the more stiff it is and the easier it goes in the hole. Did you see it go in the hole?
No.
Front to back. You can see it in the hole now, right?
No.
Right there.
Where's the hole?
Right there. You were pointing down a little bit too far. There's the hole in the needle. And I've been sewing enough lately that, you see all that lint? Look, the lint that happens in your dryer comes off of your clothes too. So I've been wearing a mask when I've been sewing lately because I was breathing that in. I'm a bandit. I was breathing that in and it was
great. Now she's
giving me a cough. But anyway, so I threaded that, and then of course down here is the bobbin, and usually there's a little lever where that thread has to click through. Every sewing machine is a little bit different, but basically all the same. So you take your waistband, and a lot of times there is a brand label on the back. You got no 7. Okay, so you got to hold it back a little bit so they can see what I'm doing. And I usually just take belt loop to belt loop. And that's how I do it. And then you've got to make sure you're avoiding the brand label, okay?
You don't like that brand label.
Well, it's thicker, and so it breaks your sewing machine needle. And then usually you don't need to do very much. A lot of times we'll measure, but you can see that this right now is just, I'm going to call it 1/4 of an inch. So actually that's about 1/2 inch total. And you push down on the presser foot. And then to knot it, you have to hit the back button. So I hit the back button, so it'll stitch backwards. And you want to go kind of slow, because if you get to a thick spot, it'll break your needle. There's a thinner spot, so I can go a little bit faster. Okay, slow it down. There's a thick spot. And then you angle it off. So you want to do it straight on the waistband. So the waistband is straight. I think you want the angle up high, honey. Okay.
My
And then
leg hurts. I
your
don't like
leg
walking
was
on it.
hurting. Oh,
Yeah, I don't like walking on it.
listen to this. And then you angle it off so that it goes down. And a lot of times I manage to get it so I can end it right at that secondary seam. I'll show you as soon as I knot this. So I'm back stitching. And then I cut the thread. There's a cutter on the back. And I cut the thread here. I'll show you what I've got going on. I'm going to throw that. Whoops, I dropped it. Okay.
She has a box for her trash can.
I have a bucket. Yep. So you see how I ended it in that secondary seam? And right now it looks a little bit puckery, but trust me, when you put that on,
nobody will know.
Your butt fills it out or your shirt covers it over. And of course, you'll have to do one on the other side. But you can see how this was cut. I mean, looking at this, you can see how this side was just cut more square. So now this side angles in, and so it works better with your waistline. And we'll do the other side. I'll do the other side later. But for right now, we're going to march ourselves upstairs to do our song. So while we're going to do that, we decided that today's challenge would be Palmer Tiger jumping jacks. I love how he's tromping on the floor. A second ago, he was telling me how bad his legs hurt and he couldn't stand. And now,
That was my other foot. That was doing that.
and now he's chomping up the steps. Do you see how this works? I think he was lying to me.
No, that's my other foot.
So anyhow, what was I saying? Palmer Tiger jumping jacks, or if you don't know what those are, you can go ahead and do just
show them an example.
50. Well, you could show them an example. All right, so
I won't do it with my right leg.
all right, stand right there. Show them. Palmer. No, he's. So that's the chant.
I'm not jumping though.
He's not jumping because he's back to thinking his leg hurts.
It does.
All right. So anyhow, we're gonna do It's a Small World today. I'm gonna hold that there for the words.
You mean
Hold
for
it.
the
No.
world?
Just hold it so they can read the words a little bit closer.
But my...
Let me guess. Now your back hurts. Okay. It's a world of laughter, a world of tears. It's a world of hopes and a world of fears. There's so much that we share that it's time we're aware. It's a small world after all. 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 It's a small, small world. Okay, and we're going to do verse 2 tomorrow. It's like he knows what I'm going to say. It's like he reads my mind.
Hey, do you like my bruise?
How did you get a bruise? Oh, it must be a family secret. Nothing bad is going on here. All right. So I hope that you're having a great Monday. See you soon.